I guess first of all, tell me a little bit about you personally.
Okay. I am mother of a 5-year-old. That is my primary job in life at this point. And his name is Nathan. He's my son. I am married. My husband and I both work at Johnson and Wales University. So I am pretty involved in the food service industry. I have varied experience in the food service industry. I have a joy in it, but I'm not a chef. My husband is a chef instructor, but we our life revolves around food and gardening and our son, obviously. My position at Johnson & Wales, I work in administration, so my position there currently is as the international student advisor. That's my main job. Anybody that works in education knows you wear more than one hat.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main job. So I advise students here on F1 visas, on immigration, keeping their visas current and staying in status and that sort of thing. And we have about 50 international students at Johnson & Wales. So we've only been in Charlotte since 2004, so we haven't really been here all that long. I was actually with the university when they were back in Charleston. I started with them in 97 and have done a variety of jobs, all of which I think will benefit me being an entrepreneur. I've worked in accounting, done general ledger work and accounts payable and receivable. I've worked in sales with Cisco Foods. I was the director of sales and catering for a restaurant and did marketing and stuff like that. So, and I also way back worked for an insurance company and did human resources and things that seem to be all over the spectrum. And I've only realized recently that all of my resume doesn't look too bad if you look at the fact that I've been with Johnson & Wales since 1997, and I had a little hiatus there for about 2 years where I worked somewhere else. But within that, if you really inspect that, you'll see that I've been in all these different departments, and I think I've only realized in starting this program that, I just was not, I'm just not where I need to be, and I enjoy doing all of those other things, and I think that's what really excites me about being an entrepreneur is I've had a little dabbling in all of these areas and feel good about, me being the one doing the marketing or me being the one doing the payroll or, that's what I feel excited about. I'm hadn't until recently known what I wanted, what kind of business I wanted to have. I just knew that I wanted to have a business. And that was hard to do anything with. I just thought for years, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh, great. You want to have your own business. Okay, well, what? And I never felt that with my training and the experience that I had, that I had something specific that I could do. So now I've kind of had a change of heart with my experience and really see that. And especially in kind of reading that book that we've been assigned, I feel like I have a lot of pieces of the puzzle, and I think that's going to give me an advantage in the future. I know that was a long answer to your question.
No, that's okay. That's good. That saved me from having to ask a whole lot.
I'll just keep on going.
Well, you pretty much covered your education and your experience.
Yeah.
Where do you want to?
Well, what I wanted to say about my education is I went to the College of Charleston and also got a degree in psychology. So that kind of adds to the mix of all the, education that I had mentioned before. I also have dabbled in, I didn't complete an associate's degree in culinary arts. So, those are my educational background at this point.
Right. Okay. Where do you want to see yourself, when you're finished with this program? Where would you like to see this program put you?
I mean, I want to be set up to open doors somewhere. I open a storefront, have a business ready to start. I want to have, you know, the business plan that we're going to work on be my actual business plan for what I'm going to start. I want to be ready to, you know, run out of the gate at that point. And ideally, I would like to quit my job and, you know, in 2 years be focusing on what business I'm going to have.
Okay, well, that sounds
Yeah.
good. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I know that I think this class has been a huge eye opener for me in terms of, and it seems to me everyone kind of has, or a lot of people have the same idea, but in terms of technology, it, and I thought I was pretty, I guess, well, I don't know if I'd say savvy, but I like to dabble here and there, and I used to be a lot more into technology than I am now. But it was a real um, just eye opener trying to get all of these different formats to learn these things. I felt like that was a part of the class that wasn't on the syllabus, is learning all of this technology. And I'm thrilled, I really am thrilled to be learning it, and it's exciting to me, and it's made me think about ways that I can use technology in the future for my business. But it's also been a huge, I guess, stressor in a way. Because on top of doing the actual work, you've got to learn the behind the scenes of the technology, and it's just been a lot more demanding in that respect than I ever thought it would be. So it's good, and I'm excited that that's what this class is, you know, helping us all to do. But it was unexpected for me.
Okay,
So that
well,
was really it.
thank you, and we will conclude the interview with Tracy Brener.
Absolutely. Thanks, Alanna.